Hello, my loves. I'm Ellie Frost, and I'm a strategist and healer for visionaries who want to live their most purposeful and abundant lives, right? And I want to talk today about manifestation involves your ability to defy the odds, right? In my life, I have achieved things that are completely, well, seemingly impossible. And the only way I did that was by really being in my heart and making my desire so big, right? So real, and feeding it, not squashing it out, not trying to minimize it, not trying to tell myself what I should have or what I should be happy with or anything like that, right? When you get in touch with what you truly want, deeply want, no matter how impossible it seems, right? You are ready to defy the odds. You are ready to cultivate the universe. You are ready to manifest in a way that will enable you to create beyond the imaginable. Most of us are aiming too low. Most of us are trying to dream kind of like what we think we can achieve. Yeah, the problem with that is your heart's not in it. And when your heart's not in it, your energy isn't behind it in the same way, right? So recently there's been something that happened that, in order to achieve it again, it seems so big, right? It wasn't possible. Not in terms of, I don't know, beyond what's realistic. Like, it's just not allowed, right? But does it truly mean it's not impossible for me? Not at all. There's always a way around things. If your heart is screaming for something, it's true for you. And so what did I do in that scenario? I tried to pacify my desire. I tried to get comfortable with where I was. I tried to find a different dream, something that I could also get behind, but of course wasn't true for me. Guess what? There's no energy behind that. When you have your heart in something, I swear to you, there is nothing this universe can't bring you. I have done it time and time again. I have acquired homes. I have acquired businesses. I have acquired things. I've got out of situations that were impossible to get out of, right? Because my heart, my desire, and I was so strong, and I sat with that and I allowed it to be. But as soon as you tell yourself, I don't get to have that, guess what? The universe shuts down. It goes, okay, People teach belief. They say you have to believe in what you want to get in order to achieve it, right? That's kind of true, but it's not the whole truth. Right? The things I've achieved in my life, I didn't fully believe them. I knew there were a lot of outside forces that would have an influence on it. Authorities, legislations, things that were big. Right? I knew that it wasn't necessarily inevitable. I didn't 100% have to believe in it in order to get it, right? But I got it because my desire was strong enough to literally glitch the matrix and get me what I wanted. And then weird things happened in my life. Stuff that is ridiculous. Yeah? Stuff that literally, I've seen things can happen. Yeah? Rules can change. An opening happens. A thing can turn up that wasn't there before. Suddenly there's an exception to the rule. I've seen that in my life. This could happen for you, right? But the key is not to... If you're focusing so hard on manifesting something, you may be focusing on the wrong part of it. When you really get in your heart, right, your heart is the strongest energy you've got. When you really get in your heart and kind of fuel that desire, when you let yourself have it, even if it looks like it's completely off limits, yeah, that energy moves mountains. It does things. It glitches the matrix. Suddenly things that weren't available, possibilities that didn't exist, open up. Suddenly there's a new rule. There's a new legislation. I've seen this in my life, guys, right? This is not just a joke. This is real, right? So our reality, our circumstances are real, right? But only in terms of the vibration that we're playing in. And this is so easy to say, right? And so hard sometimes to live by. But I'm not asking you to believe that rules could change, that limitations that are in your life don't exist. I'm asking you to get in your heart and feed and fuel that desire, whatever it is for you, much more than you feed and fuel the objection or, I don't know, limitation in your mind to why you can't have it. If you do that, you'll see miracles occur. What's a miracle? It's just something outside the ordinary. It's just something that doesn't look possible, right? So you can, I don't know, write your manifestations down, put them in your pocket, follow every step in the book, right? But if you don't feel your heart and let it, like, just connect to that feeling of what it would feel like or how in love you are with that idea. And if you don't feel that way about your manifestation, guess what? You're trying to manifest the wrong thing, by the way. You're not really connected. You see, manifestations that really work, things that glitch the matrix, things that, completely disrupt authorities, limitations, what's going on in the universe, they are heart driven. Right? So sometimes we're not allowing ourselves to open our heart enough. Manifestation is a heart affair. Right? So sometimes we're dampening down what we want, because we're in survival mode. We're just trying to get by. We're just trying to think about what we might need rather than what we truly desire. When you get in the energy of desire, when you get in the energy of what really turns you on, what really lights you up, that is an unstoppable energy in the universe that magnetizes things to you. Yeah? If things aren't working, you're probably not digging deep enough. You're probably closed on a heart level, right? And trauma does that. I'm very good at helping people. By the way, if you want to book in for a trauma release session, do. I'm extremely good at intuitively finding where that is and releasing that block in you, because trauma blocks this. Being in survival mode blocks this. We don't dream and create very well when our nervous system's erect, right? You don't have to totally believe that what you want is possible, right? You just fuel that desire in your heart and the universe moves. Lots of love. I'll speak to you soon.